Hi, I'm Suzanne Fasella, and I'm going to show you a program you can start implementing today. So first, I have a question for you, and that is, what if the present moment of caregiving was filled with a feeling of inner peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding? And what if this inner peace consisted of the joy, strength, and forgiveness to carry each day with ultimate compassion for another human being? And if not, what's holding you back? I know there are a lot of frustrations about caregiving. Maybe you feel overwhelmed about all of the different avenues and channels you must deal with. Maybe she won't stop eating junk food. Maybe he won't exercise. Maybe he's driving the car and shouldn't be. Or maybe she's climbing on a stool. Perhaps she's cooking again or falling. His days and nights are mixed up. She's obsessed with certain items in the house. He repeats the same story over and over again. Maybe he follows you around. And she keeps asking the same question every few minutes. There's a lot of frustration. Or maybe you don't know where to focus your time with all the different challenges you face. How to get organized, where to begin, how do you know where to get started and when you are already upside down? How do you know which area of caregiving to dig into on a daily basis? Or do you find yourself just dealing with the immediate crisis and never getting ahead? Because time is valuable and you want to make sure that you get the chance to relax from the efforts you're putting in. Maybe you even wonder how others are doing caregiving so easily and it's not happening for you. And when this happens, it can feel like you must not be a very good daughter, son, husband, or wife, or you could do more. And it messes with your head a little. And I totally understand where you're coming from. You're in the right place at the right time. If you're a caregiver working with a senior, you want to know the fastest and easiest way to stop the overwhelm and get organized. Or maybe you're just getting ready to start caregiving and you really are going to rely on your instincts to help you through this. But you know there will be challenges and your family is pulling you in one direction when you want to go in another direction and it's just not working. Or maybe you're a caregiver who lives far away from your loved ones and you're worried about them and would like to power through with some guidance as to where and how to caregive while keeping your own life intact. You're totally in the right place. We're going to cover why the peace and joy of caregiving is so hard to find. And then I'm going to show you the biggest mistake I see caregivers making and how to avoid it. Then we're going to dig into the 4 strategies that the Caregiver Haven Blueprint addresses, which gives you organization and finds peace within yourself. It's going to put you on autopilot. And finally, I'm going to show you how to build a system to prevent those challenges from ever coming up again. It's really a step-by-step strategy I'm going to walk you through here. And it's one that's going to help you quickly and simply increase your leverage and time. The reason I get so excited about caregiving and the Caregiver Haven's Blueprint is that it's just not me saying this. Other people also say and do the same thing. There's nothing special that I'm doing or showing you. I have spent the last 15 years helping caregivers get through one crisis after another. I have found that there are really only 6 areas of caregiving we need to focus on, and we work on them one at a time. It's just that the Caregiver Haven Blueprint is a platform that's pretty much set up to give the caregiver, that's you, the caregiving win. It's truly the secret weapon to caregiving challenges. A life of joy and inner peace awaits you. I've seen my clients turn around disaster, and find their power. So what is this biggest mistake? Not organizing your caregiving journey. The four-step system to doubling your time and energy with peace and understanding is: number 1, you have to strategize your caregiving plan. Number 2, optimize everything that you're doing. 3, share strategically. And 4, convert your worries and weaknesses into strengths. No matter what piece of this puzzle you're working on, the rest of the pieces are changing on you. You have to stabilize your caregiving, and this happens through the system we use to organize you. So where do you start? We start by putting all your actions, your future actions, into place through decisions you make before you have to. And we do this within the 6 areas of caregiving. But Suzanne, I don't know the future. I don't know what it's going to look like. How can I make decisions now? You can, because I know what they look like. After 15 years in medical practice as a physician assistant and helping seniors and their caregivers, I promise you there are only 6 areas of caregiving that need decisions. You will learn how to step out of the quicksand, that feeling of constant drowning, and onto solid ground when you have all these 6 areas defined. The Ultimate Caregivers Toolkit is the textbook I use to cover all 6 areas. But I didn't stop there. Because caregiving is a long-term commitment you made to another human being, you need an online coaching service to get you through the rough spots. This is why I created the exclusive Caregiver Haven Continuous Online Coaching Program. It's full of teaching on how to get you to put these 6 areas in place and how to recognize when they start getting off balance. And they will, because your loved one is going to change their needs as their health continues to decline, and you need to know what's happening and when. This private, exclusive Caregiver Haven membership and coaching is set up to help you tweak and customize your journey as these 6 areas alternate between priority and back burner, keeping you ahead of any frustration, exhaustion, and burnout. It's really pretty cool to know where you're going, have a roadmap, and a continuous coaching system to ask questions and find the resources you need. So come with us, one step at a time, as we bring you full circle into the most powerful caregiving experience in the world. Become the caregiver everyone is jealous of. Become the caregiver that others look at and ask, how can you be so kind, so caring, so patient, so joyous when there's so much to do? I want you to become this person. So click below to start a journey to lift all the duties of caregiving off the plate of burden and onto that plate of inner peace and tranquility. I'll see you on the inside. Take care.